over the summer, you might recall this story. It was a heartbreaking story of this grandfather. He was on a family cruise with the family, and the 18-month-old granddaughter fell from the 11th floor of the cruise ship in Puerto Rico. It was supposed to be this family holiday, and it turned into one of the most tragic things I've ever heard. This week, the grandfather was arrested, and he was charged, I know, with negligent homicide. The family claimed from the very minute that this was an accident. In fact, here's what they said about him in a Today Show exclusive when they gave them the interview.
He was extremely hysterical. The thing that he has repeatedly told us is, I believe that there was glass. He will cry over and over. At no point ever has Sam ever put our kids in danger.
She said he never put the kids in danger. Let me bring in attorney Jesse Weber from the Law and Crime Network to talk about this. Jesse, good to see you again. The grandfather, Salvatore Agnello, the child is 18-month-old Chloe. They are saying all along this was an accident. It seemed the family was consistent in their story, but now he's charged. Why?
This is just a horrible event. If we just take a step back and go back to July 7th, so they're on this cruise and they're docked at San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now, if you go to the 11th floor here, there's a child play area. Okay, let's think about that.
So a child would be on that floor.
This is where children are hanging out on the cruise ship. Now, Salvatore Agnello is there with his granddaughter, and what she loved to do when she was home was to knock on the glass of her brother's ice skating rink. It's something she loved to do. She liked to knock on the glass.
That's a photo of her doing that. That's her playing in the glass.
Right. Now, what does she ask? She asks her grandfather, can you take me up? I want to knock on the glass. So he takes her up, thinking there's glass there, but there's no glass. And she falls 150 feet down. And it's absolutely horrific. And the understanding is, how on earth could this have happened? Now, authorities have charged him with negligent homicide. What that ultimately means is that when you kill someone as a result of doing something that's inherently dangerous, you should have known the dangers and you did it anyway. They believe that there's more to the story than we're seeing here, that he shouldn't have put her in that position and that he's ultimately responsible.
Did they have the choice? I mean, could the prosecutors have said, we're not going to pursue this, this is a heartbreaking accident? Or was it inevitable that he would be charged?
Look, in these kinds of cases, you want to hold someone responsible. Is it the cruise ship or is it him? Now, again, from one perspective, this is absolutely horrific. But what they're saying is there's more to the story, including the fact that Port Authority officials are saying that he didn't just put her up there. He put her on the rail and then was having her sit on the window and lost his balance. So when you have these conflicting stories, they seem to know more and they feel they have enough to support a charge.
The family's attorney said in a statement, these criminal charges are pouring salt on the open wounds of a grieving family. Do a lot of you feel that way? That it's pouring salt on the wound? They've lost this baby. It was an accident.
Right, and that's the question, is it an accident or illegal? No one is disputing the fact that he didn't intend to do this at all. I want to make that very clear. The question is he responsible and should he have known?
They're planning to sue the cruise line.
Yep.
For what?
It's a great question. Why would you have an open window in the child play area? And I tell you this, they say because it's ventilation. Okay, you want to ventilate the area, then shouldn't there have been a screen? Shouldn't there have been a grate? Shouldn't there have been bars? If you know children are going to be put in that position, why have an open window regardless? It's a cruise ship. It's a building. It's 150 feet up.